The member for Longman.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Shadow Treasurer, the Honourable Joe Hockey, for visiting Longman last week. Joe and I toured the electorate and we visited several small businesses and held a community lunch with over 150 local small businesses. And I'd like to take this opportunity to outline to the House some of the realities that are facing the locals in my community. Across my electorate, across Longman, we have 6% unemployment. In Caboolture, the largest population base in the electorate, we have 10% unemployment. When you walk down the main street in Caboolture, 1 in 10 people don't have a job. We have a local economy that is completely dependent on what I think and what we think on this side of the House to be the powerhouse and the engine room of the economy, small business. We have a local economy that is dependent on tourism, retail and light industry. And our greatest resource in my local community is the work ethic and the willingness of locals, of countless locals, to get out there and have a go. Countless locals who are willing to get out there, to go into business, often in the face of adversity and a difficult economic climate, and to have a go and to say that they want to get ahead in life, to provide for their families and to, importantly, employ people. The concern that was certainly raised when Joe visited, but the concern that is raised with me every single day when I make my way around the electorate, talking to small businesses, talking to these people that are getting out there and having a go, is that life is getting more difficult. And something that the Labor Party and the members opposite have forgotten, or worse yet, attacked, is this notion of having a go. Because I tell you, Mr Speaker, I cannot find one local small business, and I would challenge the members opposite, and there's not a lot of members opposite, but I'd certainly challenge any interjecting members opposite, to go out into their communities, to talk to these local small businesses, and come back to this place and tell me when you have found one small business that says what my business needs to thrive, what my business needs to employ people, what my business needs to prosper and to give back to the local economy is higher operating costs. Because I can tell you, Mr Speaker, and there is now deathly silence on the other side, but I can tell you, Mr Speaker, with higher operating costs, with greater regulation, with a greater burden on the local small businesses in my community, they will find it harder to do what they naturally do. And what they naturally do is they prosper and they employ people. The natural setting of small business in this country is a country based on opportunity. And when we attack opportunity by making it harder for people to get out there and have a go, I worry. And I might share with the House a story from the Shadow Treasurer visit to my electorate. We went out and we saw a local worker in a manufacturing firm in my electorate. And he said, if I work overtime, all that ends up happening is I get taxed more, I have to work harder to then try and pay back that greater tax burden, and there is no incentive for me to get out there and try and get ahead in life. And I stress, I cannot find one business that says a tax makes my business thrive. And I worry sometimes because the members opposite and the Labor Party have this belief that the government has the solution to everybody's problems. Well, I can tell you, Mr Speaker, the government is the problem. And the fundamental truth that we seem to have forgotten in this nation is that instead of looking to the government for the solution to our problems, sometimes we should let the government get out of our way so that we can get on with our lives, so that we can thrive, prosper and do what we naturally do, which is employ people and provide for our local communities. So I think it is quite worrying in our country that we are going down this path, that we attack hope, that we attack reward for hard work, and we attack the notion of a society based on opportunity. On this side of the House, we understand that the essential ingredients for Australia to prosper once again is to have hope that tomorrow will be better to today, that we will have reward for hard work, and that we will have equality of opportunity, and that we provide all Australians with an opportunity to get ahead in life. And in conclusion, Mr Speaker, I'd like to say that on this side of the House, in order to deliver on those three essential ingredients, we will deliver two promises. Under a coalition government, you will have less tax and you will have less government spending. The government will get out of the way so that you can get on and get ahead in life. Thank you, Mr Speaker.